Hi folks, Deanna here with Sohnen-Moe Associates. I want to talk to you today about planning and goal setting with your clients. The first time your client comes in, you do an intake and you find out what their short and long-term goals are, and you start working on their short-term goals. I'm just curious when you do your follow-ups. So I was reviewing some different types of reporting, report of findings and progress reports that healthcare practitioners use. Basically just saying, you know, what they found and what they recommend for my treatments. Massage therapists I go to may talk to me about that pre or post session, but I rarely get something in writing that tells me what they found, you know, reviews my goals, tells me what they found and what their suggestions are for my treatment plan. So I want to highly recommend that you do that, because building a practice means establishing really secure relationships with your clients. And in order to do that, you need to let them know you know what their goals are and that you have a plan that can help them achieve those goals. Now, talking to them in post-session and every time they come in is really fantastic. But they just got a massage. They might not remember exactly what you told them. They might remember when their next appointment is, because hopefully you scheduled one. But handing them some little report, you can make it yourself, that says, here's your wellness goals, here's what we found, and here's what we suggest for your treatment. That would be a really cool thing to do with a new client after their first session. So this report happens to be called First Session Report of Findings. And sending that out with a nice little card that says, thank you for visiting our practice, and here's what we found. A really cool customer service oriented thing to do. And I'm guessing they're not getting that from any other massage practitioner. Another thing to think about is once you've seen them, you know, 4 or 5 times, it's highly recommended, and I know you probably learned this in your own practice or even back in school, to do a progress report. So that assumes that you are doing some kind of testing or measurement of here's where you were before. You can do your shoulder this far and now you can do it this far, right? So some types of measurements as you're going along, and by the 4th or 5th session, you should be able to let your client know. Don't assume they can tell. You should be able to let your client know in writing, here's what your goals were, here's what we initially found, here's a review of the treatment plan we've done so far, here's your progress to date. So you were able to do this and now you're able to do this, put it in writing, and suggestions for future sessions. That's just appropriate healthcare procedures, but it also helps you build a secure professional practice.